get him in play, that cat and mouse game that Ben is so good at.
Yeah, great to see Connor Garnett back into this position. Had some early exits. He was disappointed by this season. Ben Johns will be our first server here in a battle to be. Right away, Connor Garnett moves Ben Johns at the baseline. You're the former teammate of Ben Johns in Major League Pickleball. You have the inside scoop on his game. After this point, I'd love for you to weigh in with anything you know about this match that we should be aware of.
0-0.
Nice, beautiful. And yeah, you know, I think that was a small glimpse of what we can expect to see from Ben Johns. He's such a tactician, almost like a magician on the pickleball court. If he can execute all his shots, use his toolbox to the full, that's when he's playing his best pickleball. Paddles are getting poppier these days, you know, as we spoke about previously, singles players coming into the pickleball game playing a really fast pace.
0-0.
So that's one thing that Ben always has an advantage. He has that pickleball skill.
Oh my! Wow. Curls that one. Unbelievable stuff from Ben Johns.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Take another look at this. Beautiful grounding from the baseline and bends that ball to the corner. Even Connor Garnett was dazzled. Nice track down from Ben. A couple of times we've seen him go a little cross-court angle to the low backhand of Connor Garnett. The Tui being his strength, which is interesting.
Yes, Connor definitely Tui Nation rise up. Love that, you know, there we go. Again, Ben just using his finesse, using his drips, his drops, playing that soft pickable game.
2-0.
What he does best.
Jeez.
Side out.
Ooh, just wide on the quick scamper of Ben Johns.
Still impressive that he got there. It was
0-2.
Yeah, flew in from the opposite corner.
Yeah.
Side out.
Ben, of course, heavily involved with the new Pro 5 series. The Yola, Connor Garnett playing with the paddle tech now, but that Pro 5 series Yola a little bit more flex in the paddle.
Point.
Was it good? No. Call was short. Connor was double checking. But yeah, more flex in the paddle. He talked about that a little bit in Cape Coral with me and just some of the differences. The former series a little bit more stiff. Of course, Ben very...
Oh, that is just so beautiful.
Very particular with his paddles and his shots. That's why this guy is methodical.
Yes,
and mechanical.
You'd be surprised how many other players actually ask Ben for advice on what to do with their paddle. Brooke, for one, was like, I'm giving Ben my paddle. He's going to figure it out for me.
Point.
Well, in the history of these two meeting, Ben Johns leads the series 8 matches to Connor's 2. Last time Garnett beat Ben was in 2024. The final, beat him twice in San Clemente, actually. But Ben has won the rest.
Point.
Most recently in the final in Atlanta last year. Let's check in on. Pretty much steals the show wherever he goes. We'll keep a split screen though. Oh boy, he's there. Oh my, Ben Johns. What was that? He looked like he decided in the middle of that ball, like, am I gonna go for it? All right, fine. I will.
Ben must have had a good breakfast today.
You can see the decision. Turn on the jets. Jeez.
Wow.
And when he is cooking, Ben plays like the #1 player in the world. He was there for so many years.
Good return from Connor, trying to pump himself up there a little bit. I am so impressed with how Ben has come out in this match today. You know, from the first point, they've had great points, and Ben's just been here. He's been hustling. This is to me #1 Ben.
Cat mouse.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, Connor finds his footing and avoids the pickle. That's what it's going to take 10 more times. Over on Showcase Court 1. Zane Ford was looking to tie it a moment ago. Lots of drop volleys from Connor Garnett, inviting Ben forward. Your thoughts on that creation?
Yeah, this is like the 4th time I've seen him use that drop volley, and that's the first one that Ben did not get back. So, I mean, I guess I'm surprised after the first 3 he kept trying to utilize that, so let's see.
Nice.
And again.
That one didn't work out for Garnett. Ball back to Ben John's side. He's the defending gold medalist here from a season ago.
8-2. Point.
And if Ben wins a gold at this event, he will have done so in the last 50 tournaments that he has played in. Last tournament without winning a gold was in Newport Beach in April of 2023.
9-2.
Whoops. Anywhere to go. Door was open. And game point for Ben Johns. Garnett will take his free challenge timeout.
Bring it till the last point. Big comeback here. Wow. Nice.
So good. Ben Johns grabs the pass. Fords drove back to Fort Lauderdale, flew 5 hours across the country, woke up, played all 3 divisions.
Point.
It's not a source of complaining. It's just a reality that I think often is missed from the average fan of the grind for these players on tour, especially when you're winning on Sunday. Ben committing to the forehand side that time. Waited for his opening to heat check the Tui side for Connor Garnett.
Yeah, he was anticipating that one very well. Knew it was coming.
0-1.
So good.
Love it.
So Connor's sitting on the forehand side there. Why is it difficult to recover back where Ben's targeting?
I'm surprised that he's sitting on that forehand side, just because Ben's backhand drip has been so impressive the last couple days.
Side out.
I think maybe it's something he's doing a little bit better and more now, and maybe they're not ready for it. So bring, next week or next tournament, maybe they'll be a little more prepared for it. But the evolution of Ben's game just, keeps improving. So that's just...
Point.
And a rare unforced there from Ben in the budget. I mean, he's played so clean throughout this match so far, so...
2-1. Point.
Heavy serve from Connor Garnett. What else does he need on his side to have a chance here in game 2?
3-1.
Oh my, that's nice.
Yeah, more of that, Mish. I think if he can maybe serve a little bit bigger. That would be something, you know, if I could give him one thing, would be go for your serves a little more.
4-1.
Get himself set up on offense from the start of the point.
Side out.
Connor Garnett apologizing to the misfire into the crowd.
1-4.
Nice start, though, here in game 2 for Garnett.
Side out.
Nice volleys, too, with purpose.
Yeah, good anticipation there from Connor. He read it a little bit better that time, knew the ball, where the ball was coming, and executed super well.
These two met in Mesa last year in the semifinals. Context to how tight the field has gone at the top, now a round of 16 matchup just a year later.
Nicely done there. Yeah, to what you've said, isn't it a little, it's a little strange to see Connor with a 5 next to his name and Ben with a 10 next to his name. We're just not used to that in pickleball, right? Something new for sure.
Point.
To Connor's credit, though, you know, he's had some really good singles results and is a kind of a fixture in the quarter semis of even some finals of these pickleball singles draws. So he's earned his spot.
Wow.
Point.
Too good from Ben Johns. Connor Garnett took a tough loss, though, in Cape Coral to Connor Mogul in the round of 32. He's able to avenge that loss here. Had a rematch with Mogul. Game 2 in the round of 32 went 15-13. Took it in 3, though, did Garnett. Oh my,
Beautiful.
That's nice.
Beautiful, yeah. Connor Mogul, new name in the kind of a newer up-and-comer. I believe he just stopped his full-time job to go full-time into pickleball from Michigan. Andre Koop was telling me a little bit about him last week, I believe it was, and watched a little bit of him play. Impressive, very
4-3.
nice to see new faces on tour getting some good results.
So good.
Point.
A couple of volleys with purpose, and then the drop volley for Connor Garnett. Hasn't made it past the quarterfinals this year. Lost to Roscoe Bellamy
5-3.
in Minneapolis indoor. And Bellamy again in the quarters at the Masters this year. And now Connor is in full control, running Ben all over the court, who will take his timeout here at 6-3, dictating on his terms. Left it wide open on the inside out. A little short, little high.
Yeah, great return there from Ben, and I think to the point I said before, if Connor would have just gone for his serve a little bit more to not put himself in that position of starting the point defending.
Oh. Oh, man. A tough bounce off the tape for Garnett. Little ninja move out of the air,
yeah, and a little,
to defend his body.
Yeah, a little close from Ben. Connor had good reflexes there. Super well done to get himself out the scramble, just not enough.
Side out. Six, 4.
Too good.
Side out.
Such nice placement there for him, just finding that little opening. Connor was kind of covering the line there, but Ben found that spot that Connor just could not cover. Beautifully done by Ben. Such a nice deep serve. Sometimes, you know, people think if you say serve better, it doesn't necessarily mean harder. If you hit a hard short serve, it's not really going to put you in a great position opposed to hitting a deep serve that's going to keep your opponent back. So
5-6.
definitely one of the misconceptions about the serve in pickleball. Another deep serve.
Oh, I thought that was wide. Oh, that was close, almost dropping in. The cat and mouse game is where Ben prefers to be. Another great point, generous line call mixed in there, and the crowd is amused. 6 apiece.
6-6. Side out.
He wanted it. One of his favorite shots we've seen here. Back tied though, so out of the timeout, Ben definitely re-energized and played a good little run of points there.
6-6. Side out.
And a serve. Deflating miss there for Garnett.
Six. Point.
Big serve again from Ben Johns. Gets on you fast. Putting the pressure on with that depth. 1 point lead swings his way.
7-6. Side out.
There it is.
Tui.
Here, where do you put this third here if you're gonna, after the serve? Obviously, service pressure you talked about, but where are you dropping?
6-7.
Soft backhand, deep backhand,
Deep,
body.
Keep Ben back. Keep, you know.
Oh boy. Ben Johns takes it out of the air and takes away Connor's time with it. Another dynamic point, yeah. I agree. That poster, take another look. ATP defended from the tippy toes of Connor Garnett. Ben goes back out wide.
7-6.
Again, masterful.
Three loose errors here from Connor. One serve and 2 return
Timeout
mistakes
receiver,
from
8-6.
6 all.
Point.
So pretty.
Again, the drip, low to the backhand in the kitchen.
9-6.
So good.
Jeez.
So good. He disguised it. If I would have had to guess, I thought he was going inside in there, held it till the last minute, and then went inside out. What a beautiful display of just
Well, he wound up the same
disguised.
for
Yeah.
that shot. Looked identical to your point. Cooks it the other way. Match point for Ben Johns.
10-6.
Line drive.
Summer
Garnett
bounce,
is on
side
it.
out.
Great anticipation. See if it's too late.
6-10. Point. Seven, 10. Point.
Okay, a little comeback here.
going for the drop volley again. He's not giving up on it.
8-10. Point.
Wow, Connor Garnett has...
Point.
Oof, bottom. bottom of the post. And what has happened on Ben's side? Garnett won't stop to ask any questions on a heater.
10-10.
Soft volley gives Connor Garnett the game point edge. Ben is shaking his head. What is that about, you think?
Not happy with himself right now at all.
11-10.
Game point Garnett.
Side out.
A couple of heavy blows.
Yikes.
And Johns bails himself out.
Shaking his head again. I think that was a little too close for comfort there for him. You know, I think he's probably still thinking about the 10-7 or 10-8.
10-11.
Backhand drip that was very doable.
Miss return for Garnett. Locked back in at 11.
Point.
Man, what a shot. Garnett was hoping that one was going to sail deep. Too much topspin lands inside the baseline. Match point returns to Ben Johns, number 2 in this match.
See Connor flip his hat around. Let's see if it gives him a little extra oomph.
12-11.
Two missed returns. Man, he was right there, but Ben Johns capitalizes and takes this 1 and 2. We'll be right back to chat with Ben Johns, back in the singles mix and back with a vengeance. Stay tuned. And making your 2026 singles debut here to defend your title here in Mesa after sitting out singles for most of your events to end last year. What brought you back this weekend?
Yeah, you know, honestly, I couldn't tell you it's one thing or another. I just felt like it was time to be back. You know, I go most on feel from tournament to tournament. I think I was signed up for Cape Coral, and then had like I knew I was going to do a late event Monday, so I pulled out of Cape Coral even though I was planning to play. And then this one, it just felt like a good one to be back. I've historically played pretty well here at this tournament. I feel like, you know, it's kind of dry conditions. We got a nice stadium court here with very little wind coming in or anything. So, yeah, it just seemed like a good one to be back for, and I'm happy I did because playing pretty decent so far.
Yeah,
I'd say so.
Great playing, Ben. So what did you have for breakfast? Because that speed was incredible. Was it a good breakfast today?
It was a good breakfast today. I had chocolate overnight oats with some whey protein and some berries. So I'm feeling good out here. And I got some Dutch Bros coffee, which never hurts. So some great caffeine, of course.
Yes, so good.
Love it. You're defending your title here, Ben, and you played the tour's first event at this great city here in 2020. What stands out to you from those early days and how far the sport has come into 2026?
Honestly, it's hard to put into words how much everything has changed. I'd say just about the only thing that hasn't changed is how much everyone here, fans and players included, just still love pickleball. That's really the one dominant thing. But as far as kind of the tour goes, it's changed drastically. Way more players, way more fans. You know, playing at nicer and nicer places. So it's pretty cool to see and say I was there at the beginning.
And now you get Federico Staksrud in the next round. How you feeling matching up next to Federico Staksrud in the quarters and not in a final or a semi?
Yeah, no, I don't think, I've never played him in a quarterfinal. I think I've played him in semifinals before, but never a quarterfinals. That's definitely different. But yeah, you know, Fed's been playing really well. Just came off of a W from last tournament, so I know he'll be playing as well as he always does. But you know, with these conditions and ball and new paddle, I'm just gonna go out there and swing away.
Swing away indeed. Give it up for Ben Johns, one of the world's best, spoiling us all here in men's singles.